Going on, guys? So first off, you can see I'm not shooting in selfie mode anymore because I have a new phone, and you can see video is a whole lot clearer. Anyways, I'm making a video to hopefully help some of you guys out. This is a 14 Silverado. Okay. I had a code p0446, which is it's an evap code. At doing a quick search, it tells me that this is the most likely candidate. So I put a new gas cap on, and I cleared the code out of the inside, and within about 2 days, my code came back. Okay, so then, and that was about $10 or so for the gas cap. So then I replaced a solenoid, an evap solenoid, underneath the hood. That was about $25, I think. And it's an easy job. The thing that really threw me off is the electrical connector. I had to lock onto it with my needle nose and just kind of rock it, kind of break it, and then it unplugged quick. After I unlocked it, it still wouldn't unplug, so I kind of broke it, and it came off. Then I cleared the code inside, and when within about 3 days or so, I got another code. I got another p0446. So then what I did, is I replaced this piece here, and you can see that's my little air filter for the because it's supposed to go right there. That tube there actually goes up to the filler deck, and that from factory is actually up at the filler neck. Well, I decided to do this so that I can pop that open and clean it, or if need be, I can disconnect it and clean it. But yeah, replace this. Same thing. Same thing. I did have an issue with the electrical connector. I've got a video on it. This time, it took about 100 miles or so before my check engine light came on. Then, just now, I replaced this piece. Okay, and you can see that top one there. I have that taped with some it's like a rubber tape. It sticks to itself because I broke the latch when I was taking it out. This one here, let me put this light down, see if I can point it out, because that's the whole point of this video, is I'm pointing out issues that I ran into. Okay, I apologize for all this jumping around. Okay, so the middle one, you can see there's some little tabs in there. You see it? You push that in, and this piece, this piece right here, once you push those tabs in, that little piece will come off. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see the color, but it's actually blue. That blue lock ring thing deal, it stayed on the unit. So what I had to do is once I had it removed, I had to get a little tweaker screwdriver underneath and just kind of gingerly pry it up, and then I just snapped it onto the new one. Wasn't a big deal. And then of course this, when I put it on, it just snapped in. This one here, right here, you can see on the bottom here, okay, there's a little catch. And there's also one on the other side. You can kind of see the little, but what the easiest way that I found to do this is to just get a screwdriver underneath the top. You can see where the green is at top. And this clip is similar to this clip, the top clip. Although this one I did not break. And once you have it out, it was kind of a struggle to pull it out. But it came out. There's no electrical connectors or anything. And then this right here, that is a 13 millimeter nut. I was actually kind of worried that the nut was welded and I had to remove it from the other side, which I didn't see any kind of head or anything. So I removed that. And then this bracket, actually, you have to pull it off of the old one and put it onto the new one. There's a little, you can see where it kind of shoves in. And even if it wasn't completely tight, there's really no room for it to move because it's kind of wedged there against the frame. And it's kind of pinched in here. So this is the last thing that I'm doing to fix this p0446. If this doesn't fix it, and this unit here, that was about $50, I think. The solenoid underneath the hood, that was about $25. The gas cap was about $10. This unit here, the charcoal canister or activated carbon, that was about $100. And also, FYI, I'm getting out from under here. Also, FYI, I have been having issues filling up the truck. My understanding is this is somewhat of a fairly common issue, because this whole evap system is designed to auto shut off if it can't breathe, if you will. Okay, so like I said, first the gas cap, then the solenoid under the hood, and then I did the I think it's a valve underneath the truck. As you're doing your Google search, you'll find it. And then I did that carbon filter. That's the thing I just did now. Now this one and that solenoid under the hood, the check engine light popped up within probably 2-3 days. That valve or whatever it is underneath, the first thing I replaced underneath, it took about 100 miles or so before it popped up with the check engine light. And after about 30 miles, I'm like, oh hey, it's fixed. And it was really hard for me to determine because I don't fill this thing up but maybe once a month, because I've got a company truck. So right after I did the first one underneath, that valve underneath, I went to fill it up, and it before I hit 10 gallons, it popped off like 6 times, 6, 8, 10, 12 times. But once I hit about 10 gallons, it was smooth sailing from there. So I thought the issue was resolved, but my check engine light came back on. So this is the last thing I'm doing. If it comes back, I got to bring it to a shop. I'm not a mechanic. I'm doing what I can to not bring it into the shop. But like I said, and I've seen a lot of reviews on that the carbon unit that I just installed. I bought on Amazon. I've seen a lot of the reviews talk about, and a lot of the reviews were talking about having to clean out your hoses because you may have charcoal pellets or carbon pellets or whatever in the system. I didn't have any carbon pellets, so I didn't turn my compressor on. I didn't blow anything out. but a lot of them talk about if you're having a hard time filling your tank, activated carbon canister is the fix. So like I said, I'm gonna now clear out my code, and we'll see if we got another issue. So I just want to make you aware of some of the issues that I ran into. If this is something you're gonna attempt to tackle at home, this is something that you might want to be aware of. So I'll be doing another video. Hopefully I'm going to be doing it this weekend. My leaf spring hanger on this side is just all kinds of broke. It's not rusted, it's just broke. So I'm going to be doing that hopefully this weekend. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I will be coming out with more videos. Not necessarily will they all be associated with my truck or my wife's car or whatever, but I've always got all kinds of different content coming out. Like I just did my front yard here. You can see the little pathway that I made, and I got the cedar. Okay, I went through and I did a video on it. Focus. So I just did a video on this, and like I said, I've always got content coming out. So not one thing in particular. So if this is something that you're working on, go ahead and leave me give me a thumbs up. If you know someone who's got to do something like this, like I said, this is a 14 Silverado. I think like 14 to 18, 14 to 19, maybe 14 to current. They're all pretty much the same as far as the parts that they're using. So if you're working on this, someone who's working on this, go ahead and send them this video. Maybe it'll help. Just want to make you aware of some of the issues that I ran into. And anyways, until my next video. All right. Thank you. Goodbye.